Big, juicy legs. This is something I do not have, and today we attempt to rectify that. Let's start off with our leg extensions. Now, I have sort of modified this. You may have seen in the last video. I'm cutting the range of motion a little bit short just because I was trying to build up the tendon adaptations or whatever good stuff is there at the top end of the range of motion. But I just think that there's something, maybe with the cartilage or something that my patella is gliding / grinding against when I get to the top of the rep. So I think it might not be a tendon thing and more just other non-regenerative joint kind of thing that I don't want to continue to aggravate. So we will just cut that range of motion for now, maybe reassess as we go forward, but just trying to stay injury-free, pain-free, all that good stuff. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Was that 11? This spot. That's more than I thought I was going to get. So definitely, I think the metabolite accumulation feeling was going before the actual muscular failure there. The key to longevity in this sport is going to be injury prevention and management. This is something that's inevitably going to come if you are training hard and pushing the limits. You're going to have sessions where you come in and joints are a little bit inflamed or something starts to hurt. And how you troubleshoot those issues is really going to dictate how far you can go in terms of, remember, consistency and time are the two biggest consistency, time, and intensity. These are the three biggest factors in terms of your progression and success in the long run. So if we're having injuries that are preventing us from being able to be consistent, this means that we don't have the time anymore because we have to take these extended durations of time where now we're screwed. Your whole pyramid is gone. So that's why injury prevention is so important and something that I'm now having to be a little bit more conscious of. When I was doing lower volume trainings, really didn't run into any issues. But with the higher volume stuff, I think I'm stressing things out a little bit more. And now I'm having to learn how to navigate that and troubleshoot that without being stupid about it. At first, I was just like, oh, let me push through the pain. This is what my coach told me to, my coach told me to do these exercises. I just need to do them. I just need to suck it up and figure it out and hopefully it'll get better or it won't and I'll just ignore it. That was a stupid idea. Now I'm going to be a little bit more mature and just make the modifications where necessary. So over here, we've modified the range of motion a little bit and now I don't have any pain. My knees don't feel like they're going to explode after the sessions anymore. So we're in a good spot. Remember, range of motion, hypertrophy is not range of motion specific. The reason we use a standardized, or we want to use a full range of motion is just to train the joint in terms of its entirety of its angle and also for standardization reasons of, with this exercise, if I keep cutting the range of motion and I'm not going to the full extension, it's hard to really say if every single rep is identical to the other, and then you can't really tell if you're making progressions or if you're just compromising on the degree of knee extension that you're getting into. So that's one of the other benefits of recording is now I can go back and look at every session and make sure we're keeping the range in check. But I need to hit this next set. I'll take 10 there. Really having to kind of, I want to say dance around the form here, but I've noticed the last session I came in, my left quad was incredibly sore and my right quad just felt nothing. I think that's because my right knee has a little bit more issues than the left one. So my brain will subconsciously end up using and relying on my left leg in the leg extension if I'm not being very intentional, which this is usually an opportunity to do unilateral and kind of fix that. But I don't want to, since I'm doing 3 sets, I don't want to have to do like 2 different unilateral ones and then end up being like here for a total of 6 sets. That just, is that probably the best thing I should do? Yes. But again, since I'm not doing single sets, it's just going to take too long in 2.5 minutes. I'm low-key not taking advantage of the opportunity where I can use the over ears here. The next time I have like the hack squat, which kind of sucks to use the over ears because you have the shoulder pads that kind of like block the earmuffs, but, or ear cups, whatever it's called. No, no, no. Somebody took my hack squat. I only have 1 set left. No. Bro. That's so rough. Ah. Dude. Why is this stuck? Yo. Yeah, I think this is definitely a sign that we have not been training our right quad properly because it is burning up like hell. I swear, every time everybody gets on the hack squat, they take a good like 20 minutes on there. And it's just occupied forever. And unfortunately, the Canada hack squat completely sucks. The range of motion is terrible. The design of it is also horrific. I don't know what they were doing with that one. I decided I didn't want to wait for the hack squat, so swapping the Arsenal leg press, which is a very good machine, but I haven't done it in forever. And since I'm doing sets of, it's like 20, then 15, then 12, and then 8, I don't really know what weights to do. So that's going to be fun trying to figure that out. Actually, I should be able to do more than whatever I have on there right now. Let me just be a little ambitious. If we get below the rep range, it's whatever. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's not going up for 20 reps. It's been so long since I've been on this machine. Definitely lost all neural adaptations available. Oh. Come on. Oh. Whoa. One of these days I'm gonna miss the re-rack and I'm gonna kill myself. Bro, I don't wanna get up. I just took a good 4 to 5 minute rest there. Low-key just felt really dizzy. I think the cardio is still not recovered, but Dude, I remember the first time this workout came around in the first cycle through, I looked at it and on paper, I was like, oh, this looks like it's going to be pretty easy, pretty light. Nothing too much to worry about. I was floored, absolutely floored. So, not surprising that we're experiencing similar things this time. 15 reps for the next one. All I did was bump it by 5. That might end up being an undershoot, but that first one was tough. So, we can figure it out from there. I need a good song. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Another 5-minute rest period there. This actually just takes so much out of you. I was sitting, my shoulders were slouched forward, and I was like trying to correct my posture, and even that seemed effortful. Going to set of 10, we will attempt the 115s that I originally thought I had a chance of getting 20 reps for. Oh man. 5 minutes on the clock. All right, last set is 8 reps. Not that different than 10, but we bumped from 115 to 135. This might be a little bit too much, but you know what they say, shoot or shoot. If we miss, we miss, but at least we tried. Yeah. past, I think, 5 or 6 months that I've been doing this exercise, been using the internal cue of thinking about just touching my adductors together. And I found that when I was doing that, I could do literally half the weight that I was previously doing. And when I was like actually feeling my legs, I could feel, if I thought about bringing my knees together, I could feel everything contracting. But if I just thought about bringing my adductors together, it was just the adductors that I felt and nothing else. So I thought, oh, this will probably be training my adductors a little bit better. But I haven't seen that significant of a difference. And I'm getting kind of tired of doing literally less than half the stack. So I kind of want to get back to, I used to gym pin this. So I want to get back to those weights. And to be honest, I'm not going to be in a bad situation if I'm training more parts of my legs. My legs need to grow in general. I just got to keep remembering to hike my pants up because otherwise we'll end up ripping them. One set, 20 reps. That burns. Oh. That does not feel good. I'm cooking myself. 5 sets of the lying hamstring curl. Now, one of the problems that I have with this kind of programming is we do so many different exercises and movements that the last time I've done this is 3 weeks ago. So the whole like neural adaptations thing, I'm not even gonna see it through all the way by the end of the program because in 12 weeks I'm gonna hit this exercise 4 times in total, which is like crazy. So I don't really know, but we just do what we are told. It took like a good 15-20 minutes between the last exercise and this one just because tummy's feeling a little bit strange, not the most optimal, a little wobbly. So let's put on a good song and get through this. Okay. It's significantly better than we did last time. So we'll take it. All right, I just put another 5 on there just because the first set was quite cheese. I don't want to be in the high reps. Okay. Ooh. The form check. Oh. Okay, just gonna cut it there. Already at the bottom of our rep range, and we still got 2 more sets. Ooh. Lock in. Ooh. Oh, hmm. My right knee is feeling kind of weird there. I've never had a knee problem on hamstring curls before. I'm getting that like kind of clicking that I get on leg extensions sometimes, which is strange. Watch those at 12 on the good old leg press, half toe press type action. Cooked. Oh, burns like a mother. Last one here. My calves feel like ice, bro. Like the burn went from hot to cold. Okay, I'm gonna do some posing round practice. I'm watching right now the 2024 Classic Physique Olympia prejudging round to see what order they call the poses in. I'm gonna go practice that in the posing room. I really need to honestly dial in on the posing. One, what needs more work is my endurance. My endurance is terrible. As soon as I pull a vacuum, it's just like awful. Like I can't even stand up straight. I go dizzy. So that's something I'm definitely gonna have to work on and improve. And the off season is the best time to do it because if you wait until contest prep to start, you're just not gonna get the best results. So I really need to be more dedicated and actually do multiple rounds. Now, one thing I have heard is you want to kind of dial in the poses first before you start doing the rounds. So it would probably be best for me to hire a posing coach and get everything dialed in because you don't want to be practicing the wrong movements and get the muscle memory down the wrong way and then have to rewrite that all later. So they usually say get the base foundation down, get your poses right, and then from there, then you start adding endurance and all that stuff. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm probably not going to end up getting a posing coach for a while just 'cause I'm stupid and I don't want to spend the money on it, even though I'm going to have to do it anyways. So I should probably just do it now. Yep, that's my problem to deal with. My underwear is hiked so far up my butt right now. It's insane. Wedgie of a century. All right, I've definitely only got one round of posing in me today, so pretty good session. I had to take like a lot of breaks in between because my stomach was just feeling way off. I don't know if it was the way that I timed my intro today or if I just didn't have enough carbs or what it was. I woke up today extremely flat. I was like looking in the mirror and my chest literally just didn't even exist. And my body weight kind of reflected that. I think I was like 2 pounds lighter than I was yesterday. So to be expected. That's just like a part of the process. But overall, good session. And tomorrow, I think I'm back for another focal day doing like low reps. Hopefully, my chest recovers before then because right now it is fried. I hopped on one of the chest press machines and I did like a few reps and it was like lit up. Hopefully, get a good sleep, get some good food in, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Then we got one more arm day, and that'll be it for the second cycle through of this program. Yeah, that's everything.